Within 3 minutes we'll start, okay? At 11:05 we'll start.
Your voice is not clear.
I didn't even speak anything. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't even speak anything. Okay. We'll start with session, okay? So we have waited for 11 for till 11:05. So we'll start now. So before starting, do you have any idea about Power BI and why we use Power BI?
The visualization tool that will help us to understand decision making. So certain apps are developed for certain audience. So this is visualization tool is more is into reporting. That's for management to people to take decision. So how do you take decision is with the data, and you can represent data meaningfully, and so that you understand it better, represent it correctly, so you can interpret and take decisions correctly.
So that means you're saying whatever we have, we can visualize it clearly to the clients or who are the person who is asking the data, right?
Correct. Even your resume can be visualized in a Power BI. So you have the data you can definitely visualize it, and you can view it in a better manner. Yes.
Yes, that's how we use Power BI. So the Power BI, we can import the data like XML files or SQL file, whatever the files you have, this all can be imported into this Power BI and you can visualize the data what you have mentioned in that SQL program also. Just we have to do is you have to import the SQL data here. So in that whatever the thing you have mentioned, so that will automatically shows you in a visualization manner. Okay. Why company people are using this Power BI means whatever data they have, so they visualize easily and to understand the company's profits. Like if you want to see about your profits, you can see the about that. If you want to see any kind of thing like what is the project status till where you have completed, so what are the stages you are present. So this all if you want to show means just use the Power BI, upload the documents, whatever the thing you have, just visualize it and send it to the client. And moreover, what is the main thing with the Power BI means the persons who are within the company or with the outside the company, those all can be accessed through this Power BI and they can see the status. Like for example, your client is in abroad, he's not with you. Now he want to visualize your data. He can access this Power BI from anywhere in the world. He can access the data from anywhere in the world. He can access to the data. Clear? And this Power BI will show you in a 360-degree overview of your particular data which you have entered into this Power BI. You can view 360-degree view, all the cases, like what is the profit, what is the loss, so what is the sale profits we have got, what is the sale loss we have got, each and everything pin to pin. If you want to see means you can see in this Power BI. Clear? Hello.
Yes, yes. Clear.
Yes, clear, sir.
Yes, sir, clear.
So what kind of applications will support this Power BI means, like you if you want to use in mobile applications. Yeah, someone is asking something. Hello, someone is asking something. You can ask.
W. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, someone was asking something. You can ask that.
I was asking, it is showing here that business analytics is a tool. So it is some kind of software or just a methodology. This analytics, like, is there a ready-made softwares available for business analytics?
See, Power BI can be used for both business analytics and business analysis also.
No. I am asking like for Scrum there is a software called Jira, right?
Yes.
For Power BI also there are some softwares available for this method for like which we use,
Microsoft
like how
software
to
is there.
Microsoft software. Okay.
Power BI is itself a software here.
Okay.
Later on, I'll explain you about the tool also. Like just I'm
Sure.
starting with one small explanation, introduction of why we use this and all. So later on, I will explain you
Okay.
each and everything in tool itself.
Sure.
So
Thank you.
just I'm making aware you like through which applications we can access Power BI. So we have desktop version and normal version. So normal version in the sense if you want to access Power BI through your mobiles or tablets means you can use that also. Either it may be a Android or Apple iOS, whatever the things it may be, you can use this Power BI. So there is no restrictions in applications where you want to use. Okay. So this will be the tool Power BI desktop. Okay. So here just these are the same options, like if you want to save any kind of projects which you have done till now, the same it will be like wherever in Google Documents, what are the things you will save, the same options will be having here. If you want to open a new project, you can click on new. If you want to open an old report which you have existed in your system, so you can press this open report and you can open that particular document. If you want to save, same like Control S, or you can click on this save. If you want to do save as same options. So if you want to import the data, like for example, you want to get data from other source, like SQL database, this kind of things. So if you want to get that means you can click on get data. So it will ask you from where you want to get the data. So Excel workbook, Power BI data sets, Power BI data flows, SQL server database, Azure analysis, test or CSV. Through web also you can get OData feed, Black query. So these are the options which Power BI has been shared or given access to other kind of folders where you can get data from there and you can also access that data in Power BI. So now, as of now, I'll show you one Excel sheet. Okay, so I have only one Excel sheet with me, so I don't have any kind of database with me, so that I am not accessing to any SQL database. Okay.
Sir, your voice is not clear.
I'm waiting for getting the data. I didn't speak anything, so just I'm downloading some data as to explain you like how we can do that. So
Sir,
one, yeah,
the current tool that you're using, this Power BI desktop version,
yes.
is this a free tool,
Yeah, see,
open
we
source?
have two types of tools. One, you can go with free, or if you want pro account means you have to pay some amount.
Okay, okay. But for practicing, there will be free tools available.
Yeah, it's a, see, we have two type of accounts. Like as you get Amazon Primes, right? So you have normal account and pro accounts, right?
Okay, okay,
Same way here also you have. If you want the pro account, you can buy it. If you want a free version, so you'll get a 1 GB of storage.
okay,
Okay, you can store the data until 1 GB, and it's a free. There is no need to pay any amount, or there is no need to give any card details here. See, sometimes some applications will ask you previously you will enter your card details and everything you have to mention. Then only it will allow you.
Yes.
So here it's not
Correct.
that scenario is not here. So you can get without entering any kind of details you want.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So once you have
Thank
uploaded your details, or if you uploaded your data, which type of document it may be, it shows you each and everything once it is read. So Power BI will get access to this particular document which you have uploaded here. So it will read the whole document and it shows you what kind of things is presented in your document. Either you want to edit financials part or you want to access sheet one, it will ask. If you want to access only financial, you can select financial only. So depending on the usage, like if you want to go with any particular kind of thing means you can select any particular kind. If you want to select both also you can select. If you want to work on both the files which is represented in your document. Okay, either you can go with the whole document. No, I don't want to go whole document. I want to go by step means. So what are the things is mentioned in your document? Each and everything should it will mention in this particular area. So then you can select on which particular part you want to work. So presently, as you've seen, I have selected two, right? So now I click load data. If you want to change another data, like once you have selected one document, so you find that document as a wrong document. So now you want to replace the document means no need to close anything. So you'll get option called load transfer data kind of thing. So if you want to load another data again, so you can select load as I selected now. See, this will be depends on your RAM size. Like if you have 4 GB, 2 GB kind of thing means it will be runs somewhat slow.
Sir, how often we are using this as a business analyst?
See, as a business analyst, it will depends on the client, not upon the work. Like if he wants to visualize this data, like what kind of thing we have uh, done till now, if you want to visualize things, he will ask us to show the visualizations. So at that time, we want to show by using this. But most of the cases, they won't ask us to view as a business analyst.
Okay.
So that's what, like I have said, like only like if you consider 100%, out of 100, 5% only will use. 95% you won't use this.
Okay, sir.
See, maximum of the cases, these tools will be used by analytics, not analyst. Why means they'll be dealing with finance part of the company, right? So this is what options you'll get. If you want to load another data, as I said, if you are selected wrong kind of data, instead of canceling, you can click again load and it will ask you to upload new document as you are thinking. Okay. So if everything is correct, you can click on transfer data. So now what Power BI will do is whatever data you are uploading into Power BI, it will load into Power BI tool. As I said, you'll have 1 GB of data, I said, right? So into that particular data, it will store your details. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Govind here.
Yeah, yeah.
So, actually, I just want to ask you that if we get a project from client
Mhm.
based on the Excel or PDF, then we try to use this kind of visualization, or normally, because if we get any simple one that we normally follow, like UML, those kind of procedure that we do it, through Jira and all. So
See,
if we get a data through Excel, then we use this one or what? It's just a question that I was asking you.
see, generally we won't get any data in Excel sheets from the client. As you consider requirements means that requirements will be documented as by ourselves, right? If you consider UML or activity, these kind of things means that will be drawn by using Visio, MS Visio. Okay.
Yeah.
So coming
No,
to
but
this,
normally you trying to load the data from Excel, right?
see,
And
that's what I
that's what I
have
was
shown
asking.
you, like data, like there is n number of multiple options here, not only Excel. I'll show you. See, you can get from Excel workbook. If you want to get data from SQL Server, like why I'm saying SQL Server here means,
Okay.
see, sometimes client's project will be like billing solution problem or this kind of things will be there. Right? Sometimes the client software will be as billing solution, or else there should be a database which they want to use for storing details of the customers, right? So in that way, they wants to visualize how their data will get stored, how they can visualize the profits of this kind of things. If they require, then only will access to SQL Server, and there they'll mention each and everything, right?
Okay.
So that every data will be gathered into Power BI, and it shows you what are the column names you have, what is the row names you have, what kind of details it will store. Each and everything will be shown in your thing here in Power BI. Just now you're seeing here, see ABC country, ABC segment, these kind of things. It's not only these kind of things. If you want to get data from other sources, so right now I'm showing you like each and every source where you can get the data. It's loading. Just give me 1 second. I'll show you. See, these are the things you can get. You can get data from PDF also. Covin.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, sir.
Yeah. So these are
So
the sources you
that's
have.
how we convert, right? This
Yes.
particular data into.
See, whatever the kind of
Okay.
data it may be, first it will transfer from that source to Power BI source. It will read each and every step which is involved in your document, and it shows you in this way. So in this way, it shows you.
So it's more like identical to Tableau. I mean, the way Tableau has Excel, PDF, text or Word, those kind
Yeah,
of format
Tableau
wherein we
is
convert.
extended version of Power BI, you can say. Like first
Okay, okay,
they have introduced Power BI, later on they have gone to Tableau.
okay. Now I got it. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this is the data we have got from the source which we have updated, financial and sheets, right? So now we'll try to visualize it, and we'll know how we can do and what are the visualizations we can use. This and all we'll see now. Okay. I don't know what happened. It's not loading here. See about installation, this and all I have mentioned in PDF. The clear step by step I have mentioned. No need to worry about how to install. Will get any difficulties there? No need to worry about that. I've mentioned each and every step by step in a PDF. You can go through that. Okay, and installation will be easy. Normally, what are the files you will install the same way it will be. No need to worry about the difficulties kind of thing.
So in the PDF, the link would be mentioned of the downloading.
Yeah, if
Okay.
if it is not mentioned in the PDF, you can directly type Power BI desktop kind of version in Google. It shows directly app there itself. If it is not shown, means okay.
If it's not
Sir,
there,
what
then
if
we
the
need to check it on Google. You mean?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
what is the data limit that we can load into this Power BI?
See, if you are using 1 GB, I mean free account means you'll get a storage of 1 GB. Until that 1 GB, if you want to import the data, you can also do that.
And for the Pro version?
Pro version, you get 10 GB of data.
Okay.
If you are looking in Pro version, means you can get there 10 GB of data. If you are using the 1 GB of data means, so you'll get till 1 GB only. So after 1 GB, or if the storage has been filled, so it can't allow you to add more data.
All right.
Okay. And Shiva, once I complete this session, so you will get the data, PDF to your mail ID. That's why I have asked you to mention your mail ID is in chat box. Okay. So if you want to edit any kind of column name or row name here means you can also edit here. Like see, if you want to select only Canada, or if you want to see about only Germany kind of thing means you can unselect this all. You want to see only one. So then normal generally if you see in any Excel sheets, so there we can use the filters, right? To do that filters, you need to use some codings there. So here you don't need to do any coding. I mean coding in the sense you have to give some formula over there in Excel, normal Excel. So when it comes to here, there is no need to give any kind of short codes or these kind of things. Automatically it shows everything. See, I didn't done anything now. Directly it's showing you the filters. If you want to do any filters, you can use that filter also. Yeah. Clear? So now here, if I want select only the umbrella, so I can select only umbrella. See, without having any short codes, each and everything you can do whatever the thing you want. Okay. For example, you're finding here first row, right? So government, this kind of thing. If you want to make this as a header, like for example, if you want to make this as a header, you can just select here, use first row as a header or use headers as a first row. So like for example, if you select first row as a headers, see everything has been converted into headers. That means if you see here, government, Canada, this all first row was moved to the header file, right? So you can see again. So now you have got column 1, column 2, column 3, this kind of thing you have got, right? So now you want to convert this first row as a header file means, I mean header names means, you can just go here, select use first row as a headers. So you can see now. Whole row has been converted into headers. Clear? So if you want to remove rows, I mean you want clear kind of things means. So like if you want to remove top rows, so which kind of row you want to change? Now I am mentioning like 7. Okay. The 7 we have channel patterns that was deleted. Now we have got enterprise. Clear?
Yes.
So
Yes.
if you want to get it back means just you can come here. So go to settings. So what are the change you have done? It shows here in this side. So if you press the second settings button, it shows you which row number you have edited here. Okay. So now
To
again,
undo the change.
yes. So just if you make cancel here, I mean you delete the particular applied step here, the remaining thing will be redo. What are the mistake you have done? By mistakenly also sometimes we do. So we have to have an option to re-get it that, right? If we don't have that option means we won't use this kind of tools, right? So that's why whatever the changes you have applied in this particular sheet, each and everything will be shown here step by step. What are the changes you are making? So for example, now same again, I'll go with remove columns. I'll go. Okay. So here I've selected this. So now you are seeing character is the first one, right? Now I am deleting this. You see, it will change. See. So that means it automatically selected first column, okay, till 95. At the whole row or whole column has been selected, right?
So in this, we cannot use the Control Z option. So
No, each and everything you have simplified, right? So you don't need to press any shortcodes here, no?
okay, okay,
Like it is simple thing like
okay, sir.
Control Z, Control Y, this and all means like sometimes we may do, sometimes we may not. Sometimes what happens instead of one
Okay.
key, automatically other key will be updated, right? So that's why they have made simplify whatever the edits you have done, each and everything will be shown in this side. So just if you want to get it back, just delete that.
Undo. Yeah. Thanks.
If
Okay.
you want to see what kind of changes you have made, just press settings button here. So it shows you what kind of changes you have made. So here we have done is use first row as a headers we have given, right? So that means we have promoted all scalar types into headers. So now if you want to promote only text and number types, so that also you can do. Clear, text and including number also you have got. If for example you want to promote only text, not the types. So in data type, if you want to change or if you want to fix anything, you can do from here itself. So if you want a text or if you want a true or false kind of thing, if you want a binary, so this all can be implemented here. Clear? So till here you have any doubts?
These are all the special features which BI is providing.
Sorry?
So these are all the special features which BI is providing. Like if you
Yes.
remove any row, column, you get the option that it is not removed and it's stored, and you can again undo the changes.
Yeah, it's kind of a database, you can say. It's kind of a database. Like whatever the things we have done mistaken, we'll get from database itself, right? So you can call it as a physical database where it can undo, redo what kind of things you want to make, you can make that.
Changes will be saved automatically, right, sir?
Yeah.
Or
See, once you have done, I mean, what are the things you want to edit? Once you have done with that means, just you'll find an option called refresh data here. Okay. Here you can see refresh and preview it. Whatever the changes you have made, if you want to preview that means just press this refresh preview. So it previews the whole thing which you have changed into new one. Like for example,
okay, sir.
let us delete this particular thing. Okay. So let we do is so now ABC none column I have to remove it, right? So are you sure you want to insert a step or inserting an immediate step may affect subsequent? It shows some error condition. So now see the particular column has been removed. I've got it. So removed column, changed type 4, demoted headers 1. Okay. So now so this is data has been saved. So if refreshed and it is previewing it, you didn't find any option called the change type 4, right? Are you able to find that particular column which we have deleted?
Yes, sir.
We're not able to find that, right? So now just delete what kind of things you have done a mistake here. So again it came back. Clear?
Yes.
If, for example, by mistakenly you have deleted one column instead of other column, means you need to have an option to get back that data, right? So that's why whatever the either you delete, either you change, either you make any kind of changes, those all will be saved in this particular physical data, and you can get it back from there. So once you're okay with all kind of things, so that means each and everything is clear, each and everything is perfect. You believe that means. So just save this file as a Power BI thing.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes.
Are we provided an option to rename the column names?
Yeah,
Some
we
data,
have.
if suppose
So you are saying to rename the file name, right?
not rename the file name, as in the header.
Okay.
Here you have marked the first row as header.
Yeah, first row.
So
Yes.
if yes, previous header, like it's
Yes.
the
Yes. Yes. I have understood.
agency name or country name. Yes.
Mhm.
So instead of that, I want to enter only initials. So will I be able to make that changes?
No, either you can make your first row as a header, or you can make header as a header. But what are the details you have mentioned means that will be fixed. For example, you required only alphabets
Okay.
that you have to store in a alphabets only. Here we'll get only options called use your first row as a header. That's simple thing is you can make your first row as a header or header as a header, but you can't make it as a name called alphabet A, alphabet B kind of thing we can't do. Why? Means here, yeah, you're saying.
Like we don't have the option to rename the column name.
No,
Header name, sorry.
see, if you want to rename by accessing here, we can rename. But what you're asking is directly can we mention that alphabets here and the header name you're asking, right?
No, no, no. I was asking about the renaming of headers.
That you can rename here. So replace values or replace errors. This kind of thing you can create, or you can see here rename option is also there. So as you
Okay.
said, ABC.
Mhm.
Okay, it renamed.
Thank you.
I mean that what exactly happens means if you want to convert that all means you have to re-edit it by renaming, clicking on each and every column. See, for example, now we have this many columns. It won't be possible by clicking each and everything, and we can't rename here, right? If there is any sort of kind mistakes kind of thing means you can change that. Okay, there is an option to rename it, but this what exactly happens, if there is any mistakes means at that time you can use, but renaming here itself means it will make lot of time for us. Clear? So do you have any doubts still here? Hello.
No, sir.
So once I'll restart my Power BI tool, like it has got some error, like it's not showing visualizations thing. Normally it shows here visualization thing, what are the data you have entered. Those all will be shown here to visualize. So just give me 1 to 2 minutes. I'll reopen my Power BI tool. So this is what it shows there, but it's not showing in that particular thing. See, whenever you're using any free kind of version of Power BI, please don't save your data. Why means again, if it is filled, then you couldn't able to upload new data. Okay.
Okay, sir.
If you have better RAM size in your laptops, it will be very helpful to you. I mean, see, presently I'm using 4 GB of RAM. If it is making me like stuck kind of thing, or it is running slowly, which you are observing now, my system was gets slowed.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so this Power BI is a tool we use for showing visuals to the client of the data. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. So why we do changes in like whatever changes like deleting some columns or some things. So is these requirements from the client that we have to do this and
Depend
show?
on the yes, depend on his requirements only we have to work, right? See, if he's not required so and so column means we have to remove that one. Like for example, while you visit any kind of Domino's, these are the things you will say your requirement to them, right? Depending on that only they have to prepare the pizza, right?
Yeah.
So if you are not asking them like extra cheese, if they wear extra cheese means we'll ask it for any, which means we don't like extra cheese. Right? The same whenever the client is not expecting that so and so column in the data. So if he's okay with deleting that or rechanging that or whatever thing main we have to make the changes, he's okay with that means we can do that. But we don't have any authority to directly delete or make any kind of changes. We have to work along with his queries or his requirements only.
Okay.
This is what I said, like we have Power BI desktop on Power BI services and where we can use this Power BI. It has applications of mobile, tablet and desktop also. You can access data from wherever you want. Just you need a registration with this Power BI. Like for example, if you don't have any Gmail, will it be possible to access Gmail account? We can't access Gmail account without registering with it. Same way, Power BI, if you want to save or if you want to visualize any kind of thing, you should have registered with the Power BI. Then only you can access your data whenever you want again. Is this clear? And there is one more option in this Power BI. For example, you want to ask some question or you want to get some clarity about particular company profits or losses. Get clarity. So there is an option called option to the Power BI. It shows the answer to you. There is an option here. You can ask a question to the Power BI system. So this will answer you what kind of question you have mentioned. That is one more thing which makes you easy to understand or easy to view your details.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
From where can we download the BI tool? Actually, your voice was not audible that time.
In Google itself, you can get it directly.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the steps I
PDF,
have.
the link is mentioned.
Sorry.
A link. So, can you ask Rasika to send the link?
That's what I'm asking. I'm saying you. We have mentioned everything in this PDF. If you want to identify that, you can. We have mentioned if you couldn't able to find, you can go through directly Google and type here.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Yeah,
Yeah.
Govind here.
Yeah. Go.
I've successfully downloaded Power BI in my laptop, and when I tried, it's giving me an option: either you have to work or school. Not enter my work email ID, right?
Work email in the sense you can give your personal.
No, but I tried Gmail one. It's not working. It's not accepting.
I'll show you one second.
Okay, fine. Hello.
Yes.
Can in this class itself you sorry?
You are saying something in this class itself?
I said that in this class itself, could you please help us to download the Power BI tool so that it would be helpful for us?
Yeah, definitely.
Could you please type in the message what we need to search in the Google?
Yeah, I'm mentioning 1 second.
What should I search in Google?
So you can type Power BI desktop directly.
Power BI desktop. Download. Okay. So the first option, download Power BI tool and apps, Microsoft. So right now I'm getting three options: Power BI, Microsoft Power BI desktop, Microsoft Power BI mobile. So I should download this desktop one, right?
It's up to you. If you're willing to download it
And I
in
could,
desktop, you can. If you want to install this in mobile, you can also select that.
and I can see two options: download and advanced download options. So which one should I go for?
Yeah, I'm opening the
Hello?
same. I'm opening the same thing.
Okay.
So this one only I have selected, right? So this page you have got there, right?
Yes.
So in this is what you're asking. So I have said you to select this Microsoft Power BI
Yes.
desktop. We have selected this download.
Okay. Yeah.
Advanced download option, that is. Like if it is not happening with download, next you can go for advanced download option.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can click that one you can install. I already have installed in my laptop. That's why it won't reinstall again, right? So this is the option you can select and you can install it.
Actually, I got a Microsoft pop-up,
Okay.
so I need a Microsoft account or what? Because I'm unable
No, we
to
don't
enter my
require
Gmail.
Microsoft.
I don't know, it's asking for Microsoft password.
See, with this my mail ID, I don't have any Microsoft account here. Okay, and it won't ask
Yeah.
you to give Microsoft account.
See, I got
But even sir, Govind here, if I'm trying with Outlook as well, it's not working.
Can I share my screen for 2 minutes so that you can help me out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Could you please make me, I'm unable to share, this option is disabled for representing the screen.
No, that I have to give access.
Yes, could you please do that?
So, what is your name?
Mohsin.
Motion now share your screen.
Yes. Are you able to view my screen?
I can see.
Yes, see, over here it's asking for the password. So I will show you from beginning. I clicked on get.
So here,
So it's
I
asking
mean, while you're using this MS Word or PowerPoint, this and all, you'll have an account with you, right?
which account you are speaking about?
Microsoft account. Registered mail ID
Microsoft,
will
I
be there
don't.
for you, right? See, do you remember that mail ID's password with you? Do you remember that mail ID password?
Of which are you speaking about?
Sorry.
I'm not getting exactly what you are
See, the
saying.
mail ID which you have mentioned, motion86 @gmail.
Yes.
Do you remember password for that?
Yes, my email ID password, no?
Yeah. On center there.
Okay. I tried, but it's showing an error message. See the password. I entered correct password. I don't know.
See, with this same mail ID, do you register with Microsoft anywhere, anytime?
No.
No means it will directly ask you to enter mail ID and password. Already you have registered with that.
I don't remember. So what should I do now in this case?
See, later on after finishing up this class, you can press forget password and you can rechange the password of Microsoft and you can do it. Okay.
I entered it there.
Now
Yeah,
it's
no, it's working now.
working.
I entered that password. Install.
Now that will be installed. Okay. So make me as a presenter. Hello.
Yes, done that.
Yeah. Make me as a presenter.
Where can I find that option?
Click on my name, go to more, you'll get option called make presenter. Click on more option on my name.
1 second. Actually, I forgot your name. Sorry.
Vamshi
Vamshi.
Krishna.
Then
Vamshi Krishna.
make present. Yeah. Yes, got it. Made you. Thanks for your help.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Govind there. Govind Naidu.
Yes, go ahead.
Uh,
Yeah, go ahead.
can you also make me a host so that I can share my screen for you?
Like, what is the error you're getting there?
I'm getting an error says that you have to either enter your work email ID or a school one. It's not accepting my Gmail or Outlook.
So the same case, like, you have any Microsoft mail ID with you?
I guess Outlook would be the one, right? But it's
During the finishing of the class, you be wait. Okay, at that time I
sure.
can explain you. So presently, let
Fine.
me show you like visualizations how it can happen. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. No problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Once finishing this class, I mean it's almost 50 minutes is only left, right? So I have to explain your remaining part.
I
After
understand.
completion of that, we'll reach at last after completion of one. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, definitely. So once you have loaded your data, so it will be stored in this. This is the visualization. First one is visualization part. So this is the second one which shows your data which you have stored or loaded into Power BI. Okay. And third one is model. Like for example, if you want to make changes from here to here or here to here, or if you want to match the details from here to here, means you can directly use this kind of two sheets. This model thing, you can go to model. So how many kind of headings you have given in your document, that all will be shown here. Okay, for example, now I will delete the date here. Like here we also have date here, right? So date here, in here we have. So now I'll delete this date in here. It is nothing but hide in report view. Now see here, date has been deleted, right? So what I can do is I can drag and drop. Okay, so it shows you whether you want to make changes into that to here or not. Okay, so make change this relationship active, or if you want to have some filters kind of thing, you can select that and you can press OK. So now it is showing some relation from this particular sheet to this sheet, right? So that means this date can be accessible from here to here. Clear? We have made a relationship between financial and sheet 1. Like here in this case, we don't have any data, or sorry, data in the sense date, we didn't mention any date here. So now what we have done is, whatever the date we have in financial, the same date will be selected by sheet 1. So if you see here, so this is the sheet 1 here, right? So here anywhere we couldn't able to find option called date, right? Did you find any date here? No, right? So if you see financial, here we have date. Why means we have deleted in this sheet 1, right? The same thing has been updated here, see. So here you can find only month number, month name, year, but no date, right? Did I make changes in this sheet? So did we made any changes here, or we have done changes here? So we have done changes here itself, right? We didn't access to this sheet. Yes or no? Hello?
Yes.
So we didn't access to this sheet and we didn't made any changes here. The changes what we mentioned or what we have done is in this model only, right? So now if you want to get back the data again, I mean whatever the date option we have deleted. So if we require that particular thing here means, so simple. If you want to edit relationship, okay. So in this way, we can add one more column and we can name it. For example, if you want to re-add that particular thing which you have deleted, okay. Say this model why we will use means just to show the relation between one sheet to another sheet. Why we use this model means just to show the relationship between one particular sheet to the other sheet. Okay. Now coming to the visualization part, like each and everything will be shown here directly to you. And these are the visualizations options you have. If you want more, you can get more visualizations by going online. Like for example, if you want to import a visual from a file, you can select that file. So if you have any kind of visualizations in your system, if you want to import that means you can click on import and you can do that. Okay. So now we'll select one kind of thing. So I have selected a pie chart. So now you say me which kind of things you want to select in this particular thing. So we'll go with financial first. So within this, what kind of data you want to see?
Sales, date wise, country.
One second. Date,
Country and
next is
sale. Gross sale,
country,
top.
sale, and gross sale. Next,
Month name.
which one? Month name. Okay.
Name.
So we'll go with profit and sales price. Okay. So as of now, we'll take these options. So you can see here, each and everything has been shown you the date wise. That means 1st September, 1st October. I mean, on first date, what kind of things we have, it has shown here, right? So I said we can ask questions to the Power BI and it will answer you. I have said this, right? So here, what kind of question you want me to ask the system?
One question, like how did the pop-up arise? Could you show it from beginning?
So you have selected here, just double click on this empty space.
Okay. We need to select that graphical view and
No,
need to
no, not
double click
select
also.
the graphical view. Again, I'll show you one second.
Okay.
So right now I have selected this, right? Don't select that. Just unselect it and you will find an empty space here. In this empty space, double click on that. Just on an empty space only, not any one. Clear, right? So I'll ask a question like So we have October, right? So we'll give, see, October financial month name, or if you want October sheet 1 month name means, if you select this particular thing, and it will show you here. In the same way, if you mention like country wise, like if you want the country detail, so you have Canada, France, Germany, Mexico, and United States of America. So if you select any kind of country name, so it shows that particular country outsource and insource. So for suppose if you want to see the visualizations in segment wise, okay, we have given segment wise and we'll give year wise. See, in financial sheet, what is the profit I have got? It directly shows you here itself 828.64K. So if you want to see your sales, so we have seen the financial sales we have done is 6.21. See, by using these filters, you can use or you can show which kind of thing you want. Like year means it should show all kind of years, right? For example, is less than, or you want to give like is greater than, that also you can give here. So these are the month names we have mentioned in Excel sheet, right? So those all month names has been shown here. See, the dates which we have mentioned is every month first date itself we have mentioned, right? We didn't mention any kind of dates like 1 to 30 December. You can see here dates, financial part. So you can see here each and every date we have mentioned in first of every month, right? Is it clear? The same thing in visualization it's showing you, see. There's no difference between there to here. Each and everything what you have mentioned there, that same thing is showing here, right? Hello? Hello?
Got it.
So if you want to delete this question and answers dialog box means select the dialog box and press delete. So if you want to remove this dialog box here means select that and press delete option. Okay. So now if you want to see this tree map, so now just either you can tick here or else you can drag also from there to here. So now I have selected 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to visualize all kind of things, whatever the mention in Excel, all kind of things, if you want to see and if you want to visualize them, select all and system will show each and everything to you. So now let me make it as a big. See, in segment of government, it is showing the sale price is 5 lakhs 25,000. Sorry, 5 crores 25 lakhs 4,260 rupees. Right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So if you want to view all countries, like what are the things you have mentioned in an Excel, you want to view all the countries data means you have to select in this filters all countries. So the same way here, the segment type also. So it first instance it will select only one segment. If you want to go with all segments, you have to come to filter and you have to use the filters. See, as of now, it is select only government, right? So now I have given all filters here, right? So now it is divided one segment into one color. If you place in blue, it shows government segment. If you come to this particular color, it shows you segment of small business. If you come to pink, it shows enterprise. If you come to in this particular color, it shows you channel partners, what is the sale they have got. Right? So it's the mid market here, the sales mid market and segment. So in mid market, what are the profit you have got? So what type of segment we have got, and what is the sales you have done? So what is the gross sales? So each and everything we can view or visualize in this way. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you want to select or if you want to see average financial sale, so select that question. See, average we have done is 175.01. So if you want profit, so here we can see what type of countries I have mentioned. The same way, so now we see like discounts. Okay. The total discounts we have given on average is 9.21 million. Clear? Do you have any doubts? So just you have to drag and drop each and every functionality, whatever you want to see, and can start visualizing about that particular data here. So now you have any queries, you can ask me now.
Remove that questionnaire, we need to, how to remove it?
See, about this questionnaire dialog box, if you want to delete means, so once you have selected this, press direct delete button.
Okay. And same for the other option as well, the graphical view.
This one, if you want to change the graphical one, no need to delete it, just select one more.
No, but we can delete. But we can delete it as well,
Yeah,
no? By
you can
directly
delete it,
clicking.
yes. Same option.
Okay.
Select and delete it. Whatever the dialog box it may be,
Okay.
if you want to delete, select the dialog box and you can press delete button.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So now you can ask me any queries you have, like what exactly you have doubts. These are all you can ask now.
Question is,
Yes.
like, we can upload the data which is already been prepared, like the presentation
Yes.
or the Excel.
Yes.
Okay. But if at all the data is not present, can I create the data over here, or it's only for visualization?
No, here we can't create any kind of Excel sheets or this thing.
Okay, it's only for visualization
Yes.
purpose.
If you have any kind of data, what they have shown here, the multiple options of ways to get your data. So select any kind of one and you can import it. Directly typing here or doing something, it's not available right now. In future, it may. I don't know about Microsoft.
Okay.
if you have any data, like if you see, if you have data in text or CSV file also, like if you have data in Notepad, that also you can upload it. Clear? So still you have any doubts?
Oh.
Now it's all clear. Shall I close Power BI? Hello? Still you have any doubts, you can ask me. I can make you clear. And one more thing is, the person who want to view this data, he also should have the credentials. Then only he can able to view. Okay. If the other person want to see your details, what kind of thing you have made in a visualization, means the person who wants to see, he should also have the credentials. Then only he can able to view. And moreover, he also should have this application with his device, like mobile or data, I mean desktop, wherever it may be. You should have these options. Then only you can view. If you want to export, like what are the things you have done into Power BI template or in a PDF file you want, means you can export into that. So presently I'm giving PDF.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Going there, actually, you asked me to, I was getting a problem with the sign-in one.
Yes, yes, yes.
So you told me at the end
Still
of the
you have
session.
12 minutes. So let me clear doubts if they are having means.
So one more thing in this one, at the beginning you mentioned about the relationship,
Yes.
blending those data,
Yes.
two data into one, like
Yes. Yes.
merging the one. So in Tableau we have physical layer and logical layer.
Uh-huh.
So this is what the same terminology that exists in Power BI, or there is some other thing that
See, I don't.
we need to say.
To be frank, I don't know what terminals will be used in Tableau. I was
Okay.
never into that. I was using only the Power BI. Like in general, any kind of work I have, I used to use only Power BI. Why means I am familiar with Power BI. Familiar in the sense not 100%, like 30 to 40% of the thing I am familiar with this Power BI itself.
Okay.
So I didn't even touch the
And
Tableau. Just I know like what kind of thing we can use in Tableau. That's it. Like that's also a part of visualization part, which have more
yeah,
specifications in there than this Power BI.
Yeah, and what about that filter, which you were showing? That filter automatically appears when we try to make some modification on the data itself.
Yes.
When
See,
you
once.
go on through the pie chart.
So for you, just also look some. So here you'll get filter up.
So it's automatically there when we create a new
Yes.
sheet, right?
Yes, it will be in a hidden. If you go with this option, extend it means it shows you each and everything here. Like if you
Okay,
want
so the
row
Dropbox is
sales,
also there automatically.
yes.
Okay.
So manufacturing price, if you select that, if you want is less than, or if you want is equal to the present one, greater than one. What kind of things you want to
Mhm.
see, each and everything, you can
These are the
just
condition formatting, right?
yes,
Which we apply when we blend the data. Okay.
yes.
So
Say
usually what happen? I'm just I'm not giving a differentiate about Tableau and Power BI, but I've done Tableau course as well.
okay.
So on Tableau, basically we get an option on the filter itself where we need to click show me.
Mhm.
Then only we can see the filters. But here it's automatically there. So at the beginning you mentioned it's like Tableau and extended version. So I didn't understand whether Power BI is the one or the Tableau is the one.
See extended one in the sense, see, although we have multiple options, depending on their uses, they'll select it. See, if you want commercial purpose kind of thing, like where it should
Okay.
be like where it needs to meet company standards, each and everything. I won't say Power BI will not meet the company standards. What I can say is, see, Tableau will get an options with you have to manually do Tableau.
Yeah.
So which you have to do manually. So here, when it comes to this, here you don't need to do any manual thing. So if you want to edit any row name or if you want to edit any column name kind of thing, if you want to edit, that also you can edit. Remaining all, you don't need to use any shortcuts. Each and everything is represented in front of you. Just you have to select that option. That's it.
And is there any coding formula is also there in this Power BI?
Coding
We
formula.
go ahead and check as in calculation. Like you mentioned on the filter, it's greater than equal to,
Yeah,
it's
that's
lesser than equal to.
that will show you like what are the data I have mentioned. If you want to see
Okay.
any kind of countries, the profit is equal.
Okay.
If you want to see the greater countries, like for example, some countries have more profits. So first it shows, that means ascending order, descending order we have, right? If you select
Yes.
if less means it shows the particular countries which have less profits with them. If you go with
Less profit. Yeah.
equal or greater than, it shows like
Similar data which is
yes,
showing on the every column.
yes.
Okay. All right. No, I'm just trying to differentiate and basically trying to understand, about those two things in my mind. About, like in Tableau, we get an option on the left hand side itself as in calculation. So if you click on calculation, the way it's written here, greater than equal to, over there we write if and then an end. That's the
That's
command that we give to the
ah,
command we give to the data, so that he can implement.
mhm. So that's what
And the
like
way we, yeah, no, the way we, on the right hand side, you drag to this page and it appears. The same thing I was just trying to see that if there is any calculation in Power BI as well, but it's not, right?
yeah, it's not. See, what I said, extended version of Power BI means in visualization part. See, here the visualization part, if you see, it's not that much effective when you compare with Tableau. There you
Mhm.
will find more options of visualizations.
Okay. Okay, fine, sir.
Fine, right?
Just before you end the session, once the doubt has been clear,
Yes,
just let me
that's
be a host so that I can share my screen, to you.
that's all. 1 second. Like your name is Govind.
Yes, Govind ID.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, yes.
This session is being recorded, so will
Yeah,
we
you'll get
receive
each and
the
everything.
recording on our email?
You'll receive each and everything.
On our email ID.
Yes, your email
Okay.
ID. Yes.
Is this session over? Can we leave for the day?
Yeah. If you're clarified, if you're clear, means you can leave. There is no thing. Govind, please mention your mail ID once in chat box. Hello, Govind.
Yeah, I'm there, sir.
Once mention your mail ID in chat box. No?
Yeah. The one which actually I got two email ID.
No, like
So the one
why
which
I'm
I've given to
asking.
the
Why I'm asking means we can't continue in this session. Why means it's recording, right? So I'll arrange a G Meet to you. Google Meet is there. No?
okay.
Uh, Rashmi, Sarvari, Shweta, Suraj, Sushmita. Do you have any doubts? Teja, Vishal, Vivek.
No.
It's
Not
all.
No, sir.
Sorry. So is everything is clear? You have any kind of doubts, you can ask now. So if not, we'll take a leave.
Well, sir, I've just got one more thing to ask you.
Yes.
Like at the end, we create a dashboard once all the visualization been done, and we show to the stakeholder that this is what we have done. When you click on this one, it show the multiple data. So how do we show that kind of page over there? I'm not able to
Which page you are saying?
say it properly.
This one or this one?
Like like a collage. We try to collect all the multiple datas and then we represent to our clients that this is what the data, and we have done the data visualization.
So you're asking about this, like here we have two files, right? Financial and sheet one, right? This is what you're asking.
Okay.
See,
As in admin give the facilities to the users to
yes,
access and check,
yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. So the user who try to access this one, he automatically go ahead and check on the sheet,
Yes.
or is there any way that we can just show him? That's what I'm asking,
See,
because he cannot make the changes
you
in
have
the
two.
user.
Yes, you have two options. One thing is, if you want to share whatever the work you have done, you can share through PDF file also, PDF,
Okay.
and you can share this as a Power BI template.
Okay.
So these are the two options you have. If you send through Power BI template, means he may have the option called change, or he can also edit that.
Okay.
Whereas if you
So
send it,
here the user also get an option to change,
yeah, he
or
can also make changes, but he should be
okay, is it?
logged in with your kind of work which you have done. For example, you have worked in from X project. Okay.
Okay.
Just imagine you have worked in a X project. So now the client wants to see the details, means he should have a Power BI application with him, and
Okay.
before he logged into the system of this, then he will be coordinating with you directly without informing you. He can't change anything.
Okay.
So by coordinating with you only, he will say you what kind of changes he wants. If he wish to change directly, he will. If you don't wish to change by his side means, he will communicate to you each and everything, what kind of changes you have to make, what needs to be implemented is all. He will ask you to change.
Okay.
So there will be an option for the changing,
Because I'm
but
the admin one.
yes. You both will have options to edit, but what exactly happens is client will not make any changes. Why means he don't know what kind of work we have done. Right? What's the data we
Yeah.
have taken, what kind of changes we have done? He don't know. By visualization, he'll observe like, okay, this is what my profits. Why can't I check my area-wise count? Sometimes they'll have this kind of options. So what they do is they'll ask you to mention like, I want to check my area-wise kind of profits. So in that case, what we do is we'll access the Excel sheet, we'll implement new column, okay, and we'll mention what kind of branches or areas we have within India or outside India.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll visualize it. Like just now I've shown you like how to add the column. So if you want to add new column, you can select this. So you'll get a new column here at last, and you can add here depending on his requirement. If he wants to implement new kind of column means, so he'll select new column and he will make changes according to his requirement. Okay,
Okay.
clear, right?
Yeah.
So that's all. Shall we take a leave? Hello. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I hope so. I have reached your expectations. I hope so. I can't assure you 100% due to some issues, but I hope so. I have somewhere near to your kind of expectations. I hope so.